Hi everyone, it's me, back again for another exciting cooking video. It's Friday night, even though I probably won't put this on YouTube till Saturday night, but let's pretend it's Friday. Yes, so here we are again. The last video was about a half hour. I'm gonna see if I can do that again, because I don't have a super complicated thing tonight. Something I've eaten before, but I don't think I've ever made it before in my life. Yeah. So tonight, this is going to be the first of my first pop culture video. It's kind of hard to say. Yeah. So tonight, we're going to be doing Silence of the Lambs. So tonight, we're making, you may have guessed it, liver, fava beans, and I have a nice chianti. Yes. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. I love that movie. I think I've seen it like 5 times. Anthony Hopkins is one of my favorite actors. Yeah, big fan of Anthony Hopkins. I think I've seen all of his movies. Maybe, I don't know. I've seen a lot of them. Saw Silence of the Lambs. He did a movie called Titus. I'm thinking it was in like the late 90s he did it. I could be wrong. But it's based on like a lesser known Shakespeare play called Titus Andronicus. And it's amazing. It's really good. So check that out if you can find it. Yeah. So yeah. So I got the liver already. And of course it's not a human liver like in the movie. It's giant squid liver. Giant squid liver is hard to find. I thought it was going to be larger, but yeah, it's tiny. I'm just kidding. It's beef liver. I think I still got the wrapper here. Yeah, see? Beef liver. Just so no one thinks I'm cooking an actual human liver. And now my hands are all full of liver. Well, I guess then, first thing I'll do, since I just picked up that plastic full of raw liver, is I'll put the liver on first to heat. I didn't heat the pan this time, so that's gonna happen right now. There we go. I put these tinfoil things in my burners, but I took this burner out over here and I can't get it back in all the way. So I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, so that's the update on that. I don't think anything else is new since a week has gone by. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my meatball subs video, the last one I did. And yeah, so tonight we're doing liver. And and here's the thing this is what I was thinking of. It occurred to me that he had liver and fava beans in the movie, but no onions. You gotta have liver and onions. So I have half an onion left over from the stir fry. Yeah, the stir fry video. So I'm gonna make liver, onions, and fava beans. And also, I just smell the burning smell. I couldn't find a can of fava beans. So I was just, it's one of those things where you're in the grocery store and it always seems to be when you're not looking for something, you find it. And yeah, so I found roasted fava beans, like a snack. So those are going to be the fava beans. I know that it feels like it's kind of cheating a bit, but because I feel like in the movie he probably had like actual fava beans. Like I don't think Hannibal Lecter would have had fava beans from a can. He seems like he would have picked them from his garden or something. Yeah. So I'll do the liver, onions. I just realized I forgot to look up before I start recording this when I cook the onions. I think I cook them after the liver. I'll cook them after the liver. I'll throw them in after the liver's done. Yeah, so liver, onions, and I'm going to put these fava beans in this little bowl, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So if you've never seen Silence of the Lambs, it's from the 90s. It's a great movie. This is a part where this where he talks about this liver and onions, liver and fava beans, is when he was talking to Clarice Starling, who was Jodie Foster, who I'm also a big fan of. She's great. He told her, he said, a census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice chianti. I can't really do it, but he goes. But yeah, would have been interesting, like if there was like a blooper reel for that video. If at that point, instead of doing that noise, he would have went like, or like, just like do that, just like staring. Yeah. So yeah. Stuff I think about. I don't know why. Just stuff I think about. Okay, let's get the liver. So, like I said, I've never made this before. It's sliced into like 3 pieces. I thought it was going to be like a big piece of liver, being giant squid liver. And so I guess you just, like, my mom used to make this a lot when I was a kid. And maybe my dad did too. They probably both did. But I just remember it being like gray at the end and well cooked. So I'm just going to cook it like that. Just fry it. So let's get this going. Oh my. Oh, there's tons here. Oh, I forgot to grab something to move it around with. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is, but it's like, it's hard. I might have to cut that off. Okay. So, oh my gosh, it's sticking. It's not supposed to. I gotta turn this down. Okay. Okay. Put that in. This little piece. I don't know what that was. Okay. So. I'm going to turn that down really low. Put this in the fridge. Okay, now I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna try to think of some other food from some other movies to make. I'll do that every once in a while. Um, yeah. Wait till you see my deli sandwich from When Harry Met Sally. Hmm? I'll reenact the scene. Okay, so that's going. Okay, I forgot how good liver smells. I love the smell of liver. This is something I always order if I go to like a pub, because it's something like I don't cook at home, like liver and onions, um, like steak and eggs. I love steak and eggs. Yeah. So what do we do next? Well, let's open this wine. I took some of the wrapping off, but I thought I would. Let's turn it around and make it look nice. I want to move. No, I won't move that. It's not really in the way. Yeah. So yes. So this is Ruffino Chianti. I've never. I don't think I've ever had this before. I've had the Chianti with like the basket on it. I forget the name of it. You've probably seen it before or had it. But yeah. So let's open this. And also, I've always loved these corkscrews. When I was a kid, I always pretended he was doing jumping jacks. Was he doing some jumping jacks? Yeah. Okay, so let's open this. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm actually wearing a nice dress shirt tonight because I thought it felt a little more formal with wine and everything. So, yeah. So I thought I'd put that on. Let's see if I can. I was just thinking, should I flip that liver? But it's probably fine. It's on pretty low. Okay. I'm gonna take my glasses off for this. Oh, look. Let's see if I can do this. Come on. Oh, there we go. So let's set that aside. I've got these nice Five Fishermen wine glasses. Five Fishermen's a really nice restaurant in town here that is quite haunted. It used to be a funeral home. I know I'm starting the ghost stories kind of early here. This will be like a brief version of the story because I'd like to save it for October. But yeah, it used to be a funeral home, and victims from the Halifax explosion and the Titanic went there after those two disasters. Yeah. So more on that in October. Swirl that a bit. Oh, that smells nice. Oh, that's really good. I wonder if I can do the thing where they do it wine tastings. I can't really do it. Okay, let's flip this. Okay. That's a lot of liver. This was like $4.30. I didn't know liver was that cheap. There we go. This piece is like all sticking up and stuff. I know you can't really see the pan. My brother made a good suggestion that maybe at some point when I get better at doing this, that I should have like a separate camera, oh, excuse me, on like for food, and then I can like edit it back and forth. But for now, this is what we're doing. He also suggested that, not suggested, he actually told me how to cut an onion, chop an onion. He said something about dicing it or I don't know. I can't remember what he said. So I'm just going to try to figure it out the way I usually do it. What are we doing here? How's this looking after like 2 weeks in the fridge? That's looking pretty good. Like I'm an onion expert now or something. Okay. All right. So. Now, that's, oh, weird, the middle is, Okay, so, I'm gonna do this. Now I'm glad I saved this onion half and didn't cook it all for the stir fry. I made for this video. Now, oh, another thing I meant to tell you about. I bought a toothbrush the other day, a new toothbrush, and there was an expiration date on it, which I thought was interesting. If anyone can explain to me why there'd be an expiration date on a toothbrush, let me know in the comments below. The more you know. Okay, so I cut it, and I don't know what he was talking about. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it. Maybe he meant like make little slices like this and not cut it all the way. Maybe he meant this. Let's see. Oh geez. Oh, I'm telling you, one of these nights, this video is going to turn into a trip to the emergency room. I shouldn't say that, but jinx myself, but watch it happen. I just grab the phone and you can just come with me as I go sit in the waiting room for 10 hours or whatever with my thumb all bandaged up. Okay. Oh, maybe he meant... Did he mean that? Kind of worked, I guess. Yeah, sort of. Probably didn't do it correctly, but... so there's our onions. There's our onion for our liver. It'd be funny in the movie if when he was doing that whole scene, so he does that whole, telling Jodie Foster about the liver, and after doing that frightening thing at the end, if there was a pause and she just went, "Doctor, you didn't have any onions?" That would have been hilarious. You didn't have any onions with your liver, doctor? What did you hear, Clarice? What did you hear? You heard the lambs, didn't you, Clarice? The lambs. Such a good movie. Yeah, there we go. What did Mig say to you in the next cell over? Multiple Migs. I won't repeat what she said because we'll keep this a little PG. He said he could smell my JJ. Well, she didn't say that, but yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So, onions, liver, what are we at here? Oh, 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes already? My goodness. Oh, there go the eyes. They're starting to burn. Okay. So I'm thinking this is going to be a half hour. Yeah, but another 10 minutes because everything's pretty much done. I'm just cooking. Oh, I got to cook the onions too. So let's turn this up a bit. Let's get the liver going a bit more. And yeah. Go, flip that. I'd like a room with a view, Clarice. A room with a view. Okay. So the liver, we'll move this over here. Okay. Onions chopped. Let's put these in let's try these. I probably shouldn't have gotten sweet chili flavor because I don't know how good that's going to go with Chianti, but it'd be funny if he was just in his cell in the movie with a bag of these, like, hey, Clarice. Like he's like popcorn or something. Hey, you back, Clarice? What's up? Let's eat some fava beans. Okay, we'll pour those in there. Oh. Those are pretty good. What do they look like? They kind of just look like a peanut. Yeah, good. They're pretty dry though. I mean, they're delicious, but there's like a crunchiness, like and kind of like and slightly like you're eating bark, but not in a bad way, like a good way. But that's the texture in my mouth. So if you ever eat those, definitely have a drink with you. Yeah, these probably go better with beer, but and that's the thing. Like before I found these, I have another bowl here, you know. Before I found these, the only other two like exotic beans that I don't think I've ever had before, they had Romano beans, pinto beans, and lima beans. So at first I was gonna get lima beans because I was like, well, I don't want to just get like, you know, beans. You know, I just live it with some beans from a can and molasses in them. Yeah. So then I picked up the lima beans and then I saw the pinto beans and I was like, well, I don't think I've ever had those before. And then I was just walking down this aisle and I saw these and I was like, well, it's not like a can of fava beans, but they are fava beans. So, I don't know. Well, there's only like really like the wine, the beans, and the liver, and like I'm adding the onion element. I kind of wanted to try to get the whole thing correct. Oh my, okay. Okay, so, turn on the fan a bit here. We're gonna have a smoke alarm again. I think this is done. Yeah. Let's see what this looks like, since I've never cooked liver before. Yeah, that looks, I guess that's cooked. Yeah, it's not pink or anything, so yeah, I guess that's done. Maybe I'll leave it in for like a minute more just to be on the safe side. Okay. So that. Oh my goodness. Now the last time I had liver, I had ketchup with it, and it was pretty good. So I don't think Dr. Hannibal Lecter had ketchup with his liver either, but he's more cultured than I am. I was trying to think of a word, proper, sophisticated. That's actually pretty good with those spicy fava beans, so that went well. I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but although I don't know how it's going to go with the onions. I'm not really good at preparing wine. Oh my goodness. My nose is running. Just one second. Okay, so let's say that's done. Take this off and do this. I'll use this piece. Looks like a nice piece of liver. So I'll put these bits on too. This little piece also. So there's the liver. We'll set this aside for later. Now we need onions. Okay. All right. 28 minutes. It might be 31, 32 minutes. Might be a minute or two longer than. This doesn't really go with the plate. So I got this. I'll have, you know what? I'll just set it next to the plate. I'm gonna put it, okay, we'll do that. So this should be in the middle because I'm gonna dump the onions on it. This seems like a tiny little meal. Yeah, so that. And when the onions are done, yeah. Yeah, that's tonight's cooking video pretty much so far. Oh yeah, really interesting. Oh, it's stuck in my teeth. It's almost like, I can't describe them. Now I'm curious to see what fava beans are like when they're not like toasted and seasoned with chili spice. I wonder if they're similar to like a lima bean, or not that I remember what a lima bean's like. I think I've had a lima bean. I think I've had a lima bean before. Oh, that's good. Look at that. I managed to get a second glass in the video. Okay, let's just put this over here for a second. Oh, you know when you get a piece of food in your tooth, it just drives you crazy? Oh, fava bean is like right up there. Look at me shaking the pan all fancy like. Yeah, I need a spoon or something. Before I started recording this, I was like, I have everything I need for this video today, and here I am. I didn't have something to flip the liver. Now I forgot a spoon for the onions, but now we're all set. I wonder what people did before floss was invented. Or could we have something like, it's driving me nuts right now. My mom used to take a piece of like paper when she had something in her teeth. I mean, she flossed, of course, but like if she didn't want to go find some floss, she would just use a piece of paper. And I've actually done that myself. It's actually a pretty good trick. So if you're somewhere when you get something stuck in your teeth, you have no floss, just like the cardboard from like a pack of gum, it's perfect. Especially if you have like a piece of pepper in your teeth or something, a piece of lettuce or something like that, works like a charm. All right. Okay, I think these are done. Okay. Look at that. 32 minutes. So another short video. Smoke alarm didn't go off. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, so let's do that. Onions on there. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So here we go. Fava beans, liver and onions, knife and fork, chianti, which is way too close to the camera, some ketchup. There we go. Okay, let me move this a bit. So I'll just try one of these little pieces that are, wait, I need some onion, ketchup. I'll put a fava bean in my mouth. It's probably really hot. That's pretty good. Oh, wow. Oh, man, I always forget how good liver is. It's one of those things that doesn't look very appetizing if you're looking at the package, but once you cook it, it's good. Yeah. Okay. Thanks once again for watching. I appreciate you. It's great. I hope you're enjoying these videos. These quirky little fun videos. And, oh, I forgot how chewy liver is too. It takes a while. Yeah, it takes a while. And the fava beans in there. A lot of chewing. Yeah. So thanks again. Oh, I almost started coughing. Imagine you did a wine tasting. He was like, you know, take a sip. He's like, I couldn't do it. I tried to do it, but I could just see wine going everywhere. It was like all over my shirt and everything. Maybe I can do it. Let me try. Okay, I need more. Okay, it didn't work. Okay. Well, on that note, I will see you next time. Okay. Hope you have a good week. All right. Bye.